It is estimated that out of 9 million Jews under Nazi domination, tens of thousands were rescued during the Holocaust by non-Jewish people. Some did so because of religious beliefs or moral codes, while others acted in the spur of the moment. The Tulsa Council for Holocaust Education is hosting its annual Interfaith Holocaust Commemoration. This morning, we're talking with the featured speaker for that event, Dr. Carol Rittner, a Catholic nun with the Religious Sisters of Mercy and an expert on the Holocaust. Dr. Rittner, thank you for being with us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Share with me what led you to the study of the Holocaust and genocide.
Well, I've taught for very few years in high school when I was a much younger nun. And just as I was getting ready to be sent to graduate school for my master's degree, I read Viktor Frankl's book, Man's Search for Meaning. And when I read that book, I kept thinking to myself, Frankl, by the way, was a psychologist in Austria who was Jewish and was sent to Auschwitz. And then he wrote a memoir after the war. And anyhow, when I read that book, I thought to myself, well, where were the Christians? Why didn't Christians help these Jews during the Holocaust? And it's that what may appear to be a rather simple question that really it compelled me to do more study and to study about the Holocaust. So it was really Viktor Frankl's book that interested me and compelled me to research and study the Holocaust.
You are a sought-after speaker. I have pictures from different places, and you've been honored as well. Share with me, I guess, as you travel the country and talk with others, what's kind of been the takeaway for you?
Well, of course, now today, one of the takeaways is the rise of antisemitism, but certainly earlier, meaning the last 20 or 30 years, people were very interested. First of all, they want to know, how can human beings do such terrible things to each other, what the Nazis did to the Jews and to others? As Elie Wiesel always said, not all victims of the Nazis were Jews, but all Jews were victims. And so people want to know, how is it that human beings can be so cruel to each other? On the other hand, people also want to know, well, did anyone try to ameliorate or stop or help Jews and others during World War II and the Holocaust? And so there's a curiosity and a wanting to know what motivates people that I would take as a takeaway, a real desire to know much more about the Holocaust and about what happened to Jews and to others, to the Roma and the Sinti, people that we used to refer to as gypsies, to political dissidents, to members of the Communist Party, to others that the Nazis targeted during the Hitler-era World War II and the Holocaust.
Share with me a little bit about the book that you co-edited with John Roth called Stress Test. What was that about?
Oh, that's our latest book. It was just published at the end of February, and it's called Stress Test: The Israel-Hamas War and Christian-Jewish Relations. So it's about what is going on today in the Middle East, in Israel and Gaza, in Lebanon. And the book is a collection of essays by 10 or 12 very reputable Christian scholars trying to deal with some of the issues about how do we talk with our Jewish friends and neighbors and colleagues about what the policies of the Israeli government toward Palestinians, particularly in Gaza. I think it's a very interesting, a very fair book, and I would say it's a very courageous book that scholars have attempted to deal with some of these issues and questions.
So important that these conversations continue. The 27th Annual Interfaith Holocaust Commemoration happening Thursday, April 24th at 7 p.m. at Temple Israel. The commemoration is free. It's recommended for ages 12 and above, but registration is required. You can go to our website, newson6.com, and we'll have a link for you to register. Dr. Rittner, thank you so much for sharing some time with us, and we look forward to your visit here in Tulsa.
Thanks so much, Leanne.
And we'll be back with more of 6 in the Morning right after this. Stay with us.